Tim Willis here in the fabulous Ghettowood Studios, and today we're going to be talking about ClickDesigns, kind of describing what it is, showing a little bit of what it is and what it does, and explaining why it's different than some of the competition programs like Canva. And so let's go ahead and take a look at ClickDesigns. So what we're looking at here is the front page of ClickDesigns. This is the graphics program I use for just about everything. There are a few exceptions to that, and it's something I use just about every day. Although it may be controversial, I consider ClickDesigns a better graphics program for marketers than Canva, even though many people sing the high praises of Canva. My problem with Canva is simple. It's a great program, but it's just too broad a lot of times, and you have to search and search and search until you try to find a template, and a lot of times it's not really what you wanted. And so ClickDesigns is based on templates, and it is also developed by a marketer named Mo Latif, is by trade a copywriter, and he got frustrated with having to wait to get his graphics done for his projects. And so he started working on this, and this program's been out on the market about a year and a half. Hasn't been out there as long as Canva or Adobe Express or some of the other ones, but it is up and coming, and it's constantly upgraded and updated. What we're looking at here is basically a graphic program that was designed with marketers in mind. In the main part, we're on the main page, so if we look here at the toolbar, we have categories: custom graphics, logos, box shots, covers, sheets, devices, mockups, bundles, illustrations, annotations, backgrounds, funnels, which comprises a lot of different elements, marketing, which is your social media, and thumbnails, which right now is just set with YouTube. Now, as I said, ClickDesigns has been constantly upgrading, so everything up to this point was in the original ClickDesigns. Everything to this part is in the upgraded version called ClickDesigns Plus, so you get everything you see I went over in the left. ClickDesigns Plus, you get pages, which is to help build your web pages, socials, which is an upgraded version of the marketing, infographic, which is an upgraded version of sheets. You get your packaging, so that's your tubes, your bottles, your shopping bags, your things like that, your apparels, which is your t-shirts, your hoodies, and all those sort of things. Covers 2.0, which is an upgraded version of the original covers. Prints, which helps you print out forms and documents and things like that. And publishing, which is for ebooks, particularly Amazon ebooks, or ebooks you would sell on Amazon. And so covers quite a range now, and it's quite a bit of growth in just a year and a half. Now you may notice up in the upper left hand corner it says Groove Designer Pro. That is white labeling, because I bought it with this program when it first came on the market, and it was white labeled as that. But what you see here is what you'll get when you buy ClickDesign. So in this video I just want to give a brief overview and a brief demonstration. So I'll be doing more videos going more into depth on this. So I'm going to go ahead and start off here with our packaging. We're going to click in there, and you'll see that ClickDesigns provides you with many templates that are already set up, or you can go from scratch. So let's go ahead for right now. Let's use one of the pre-made templates, and let's go ahead and go to beverages, and let's go ahead and do this coffee cup here. I'm going to load up a template. We're going to call it Coffee X, and let it load up in the ClickDesigns editor. Okay, and there we go. And we have a coffee cup. And so if we go here, you notice if we go this area, it will turn that area blue, which means we can edit that area. So let's go ahead and click edit. And you also notice the ClickDesigns editor is roughly similar to the layout in Canva, as you have your main working area on the right and then your tool area on the left. Let's go and change just something simple here. Change our text here. We'll move it over to get it centered. You see there's a center line there. Alright, and another thing we can do in ClickDesigns, which I really like this feature, is we have lots of fonts we can choose from, but what's neat is and I wish every program did this, when you mouse over the font, it's going to show you what the font's going to look like. And that's a really feature that I wish every program would do. So let's go ahead and do this. Change this font, and then we need to change the font size accordingly. And then let's go ahead and change coffee the same way. What was the font? Well, okay, Black Ops 1. And then once again, we will change the size. And then you have various things. I'll go into some on the text elements later in another video, but you see how we change that. And we'll go ahead and click on that shape area there, and we're going to change the color of that background. And let's go ahead and of course you can put in hex codes and RGB codes as well. I'm just trying to play around here a little bit. Okay, let's stick with that. Alright, and then we can save and exit. And you see that we now have changed our logo. And then we can go to our colors here, and we can change the color of the cup. I think I'll leave that the same. And we can change the cap color, so I think I'll go ahead and make that black. Click on save. And then we're ready to export, which we can either do here, or we can do that from the front panel. And I'm not going to do either right now. I'm going to go ahead and go to the one other thing that's really neat, and it's something I'm sure if I search long enough I'd find it in Canva, but I've never found one that's quite like this. Let's go to our so let's go ahead and take a look at one more thing, and I'm going to go ahead and go to covers, which is your books, reports, and magazines, and we're going to go ahead and create a book of some sort. Let's go ahead and start from scratch. We'll call this book X. And one thing that's really nice about ClickDesigns, you're able to do 2D and 3D covers and boxes. So let's go ahead and just pick this one here. Loads up with it's basically a wireframe. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we're going to click on here, and similar to our coffee cup, it's going to load up something we can modify. In this case, it's totally blank, so we're going to go to our background first, and we're going to make that black. And then we'll go to our text, add a new text layer. By default, all text is black, so we want to go ahead and change that to white so we can see it. We also want to reduce down our canvas so we can see what we're working with here. And scrunch it a little towards the middle there. And then in our text box, we'll just type in we'll go ahead and center it. Go ahead and make it a little bigger. And we'll go to our fonts, and we'll pick something out of here. Alright, we'll go with the epilogue font. Let's go ahead and see how it looks bolded. We'll go with that. This is just for demonstration purposes. Alright, then I can increase the font size. And we see that's what it's going to look like. And we'll go with that. And just want to remember the epilogue is the font I'm using. So we'll save that. And then if you notice here we have another panel here, we can click on that. Click on create. And that's going to give us our spine, which we can do basically the same thing. We make it black. We can add a new text layer. This we're going to make it a straight line because the spine doesn't have much room. Make the text white so we can see it. And then let's go ahead and make this a little bigger so you can see what's going on here. Okay, so first it's putting in our line as a horizontal line. Now, two ways we can do it. We have this circle here that we can grab and make it any angle we want. We also have a shortcut control which works in quadrants. And so we'll put that at 90 degrees. And then we will increase the font size. And then it's a little, I don't like it centered like that. We can go ahead and bring it up a little more to the top. Let's go just a little more like that. And boom, now we have text or design or whatever we want on the spine of the book. We save that. And you see we have a two-dimensional book cover that we've just made. And so that's kind of the general overview of ClickDesigns and what you can do with it. Now you can do a lot more, and I'll be getting more specific in future videos, but I just want to show this. Now the good news about that, because this channel is named ClickFunnels and ClickDesigns, is if you're not interested in ClickDesigns or you don't have ClickDesigns, you're still going to be able to follow along with the videos. There'll be some videos that are specifically for ClickDesigns, but there'll be other videos that are going to be working in ClickFunnels. Although my preference is, for myself, is to use ClickDesigns to make graphics. You can use Canva or Adobe Express or whatever your favorite program is. Pretty much do a version of the same thing. You may not have exactly the same images, and I may even provide some images on exercise. I haven't worked that out yet, but the main part of this is going to be geared towards ClickFunnels, and ClickDesigns just happens to be the graphics program I prefer. So I decided to link them together on this channel simply because it's what I use and what I'm most comfortable working with. Full disclosure, I am an affiliate for ClickDesigns. I don't push it that hard. I just have a habit of anything that I really like using becoming an affiliate for. And so I'll provide a link to ClickDesigns so you can learn more about it in the description. But as I said, going forward in this channel, it's going to be focused on making sales funnels, web page design, things like that, which we will be doing in ClickFunnels, mostly in ClickFunnels 2.0. We may delve some into ClickFunnels Classic, but all the kind of things like that, if you want to use ClickDesigns there, that's fine. If you want to use something else, your own graphics, that's fine. That will work. But I will be doing tutorials both on ClickFunnels and ClickDesigns. And I'll have some other tools I'll bring in from time to time as well that are useful to use. So that is the kind of quick overview of ClickDesigns. And this is Tim Willis with ClickFunnels and ClickDesigns. And that is the video for today. And I will talk to you folks later. Bye.